Little storyteller.
Inspector Gumdrop, a big green gummy bear with a magnifying glass almost as big as his head, sat at his desk. His office, the headquarters of the Gummy Bears Detective Agency, was a rainbow of sweet smells and colorful furniture made of candy. A tiny red phone shaped like a heart rang. Gummy Bears Detective Agency, Inspector Gumdrop speaking, he said in a cheerful voice. A worried voice squeaked from the other end. Inspector, the recipe! It's gone! It was Miss Sprinkles, a small yellow gummy bear, who baked all the delicious treats in Gummytown. Inspector Gumdrop and his two best detectives, Sunny and Grumbles, rushed to Miss Sprinkles' bakery. Sunny, a bouncy orange gummy bear with bright eyes, looked around excitedly. Grumbles, a thoughtful blue gummy bear, who always seemed a little sleepy, carefully examined the empty space where the recipe book usually sat. The recipe for the ultimate gummy bear. Oh dear, cried Miss Sprinkles, wringing her tiny hands. Inspector Gumdrop puffed out his chest. Don't worry, Miss Sprinkles. The Gummy Bears Detective Agency is on the case. Sunny noticed a trail of tiny colorful sprinkles on the floor. Look, Sprinkles, she exclaimed, pointing her little paw. The sprinkles led them out of the bakery and down the candy cane lane. Grumbles yawned, but kept his eyes on the colorful trail. The sprinkles stopped in front of a cozy-looking gingerbread house, with a sign that read Professor Pipsqueak's Sweet Experiments. Professor Pipsqueak, gasped Miss Sprinkles. He's a very smart cookie, always inventing new things. Inspector Gumdrop knocked on the gingerbread door. It was opened by a small, round gingerbread man, with big glasses and a friendly smile. He wore a tall blue hat. Hello, I am Professor Pipsqueak, he chirped. Come in, come in! Inside, the gingerbread house was filled with bubbling beakers and strange candy contraptions. Sunny's eyes widened in amazement. Grumbles sniffed the air. It smelled like science and sugar. Professor, said Inspector Gumdrop, we are looking for the secret recipe for the ultimate gummy bear. It has gone missing from Miss Sprinkles' bakery. Professor Pipsqueak's eyes widened behind his glasses. Oh dear, that's a very important recipe. Just then, Sunny spotted something on a table. It was a large book with Ultimate Gummy Bear Recipe written on the front in colorful frosting. Found it, she shouted happily. Professor Pipsqueak chuckled. Oh my, I was borrowing it. I wanted to see if I could add extra fizz to my own gummy bears. I forgot to tell Miss Sprinkles I had it. I am so sorry, Miss Sprinkles giggled. Oh, Professor, you gave us such a scare. Professor Pipsqueak returned the recipe to a very relieved Miss Sprinkles. Inspector Gumdrop smiled. Well, Professor, it's always good to ask before borrowing something, especially a top-secret recipe. Professor Pipsqueak nodded. You are absolutely right, Inspector. Asking is always the kindest thing to do. And so, the case of the stolen gummy bear recipe was solved. The Gummy Bears Detective Agency returned to their rainbow office, ready for their next sweet adventure. They learned that even smart cookies sometimes forget their manners, and it's always best to be kind and ask.
Please subscribe. Thank you.